Today I'm going to share with you how to make my family's probably all-time favorite soup, and that is oxtail soup. Now, that might not sound appetizing, but believe me, it tastes fantastic. And oxtails have a lot of bone marrow and very tender meat, and they add a richness to the beef broth. So come on along, we'll make it together. Okay, we start by making the broth. Here's the oxtail themselves. If you're going to can it, you want to make a double batch and use twice as much as this. Used to be able to get oxtails really inexpensive. It was kind of a throwaway item for a lot of people because they didn't eat them. Now, unfortunately, they have been discovered, and the foodies have got the price up to $10 for this, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I wasn't able to get any oxtails from our butcher, so I wanted oxtail soup, so what was I going to do? Then you also want some chopped onion. This is about 2 medium onions chopped. And you can just add water, but I usually add some beef broth too. You can add your own canned beef broth, and if you don't have that, you can use the packaged beef broth. I usually use about half broth and half water. So you filled your pot to 1 inch from the top with your broth and water, and now you must bring it to a boil. You brought your soup to a boil, and now you just want to put your burner on simmer and just keep a light boil, and then ignore it. You want to wait until the broth gets at least 40% gone so you can get a really nice rich broth for the soup. Your broth has reduced enough, so now it is time to add some additional ingredients. And you want to add some of your homemade crushed tomatoes or store-bought canned tomatoes, whichever you'd like. Some chopped up carrots, corn. Last August I took this corn off the cob and froze it, so it should be really good, but you can also use canned corn. My husband likes meat, so I'm putting in additional stew meat. You can use anything you really want in this. You could put in peas, you could put in lima beans, celery, whatever your family likes. It's been about a little over an hour since we added the tomatoes and carrots and corn, and as you can see, broth has reduced again, and now it's time to add your potatoes. Dice up 4 to 5 medium potatoes, or more if your family likes it. And be careful not to splatter yourself. Now you need to cook until the potatoes are tender. About 20 minutes after you put the potatoes in, remove your oxtail. And you're going to want to spend time to get all of the succulent meat off the bone. And you're going to put the meat back in your soup. The bones don't throw out yet. It's still good for making another stock. Just put it in the freezer until you got enough, and you can make beef stock. So add all that delicious, very, very tender meat back into your soup. Save your bones. Now it's time to add salt and pepper. As much as you prefer, do it to taste. And you're almost done. My husband and my youngest son has been up here 3 times asking, is it done yet? Is the soup ready yet? It really smells fantastic. And now, yes, it is finally finished. It can take anywhere from 4 to 6+ hours to make this soup because you really want to cook it slow and get all of that good bone marrow and goodness in the oxtail bones out into the broth. It is a very, very rich soup, and I think you'll really enjoy it. If you want to can this soup, follow instructions for pressure canning the soup for your altitude and for the time for a recipe that includes beef. This is Prepper Potpourri saying thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and share the knowledge.